The Address by Minco is a touching story set after World War II. It describes the pain of loss, memories of the past, and the emotional value attached to belongings. The story is narrated by a young girl who returns after the war to visit Mrs. Dorling. Before the war, the narrator's mother had trusted Mrs. Dorling with many valuable household items for safekeeping. During the war, people feared losing their homes and possessions, so Mrs. Dorling regularly visited their house and carried away silverware, crockery, antiques, tablecloths, and other precious things. The narrator's mother believed that Mrs. Dorling was helping them by protecting their belongings. After the war, the narrator goes to Mrs. Dorling's house at number 46, Marconi Street. When she first visits, Mrs. Dorling pretends not to recognize her and refuses to let her inside. The narrator notices that Mrs. Dorling is wearing her mother's green cardigan, which confirms that she is the same woman. The narrator remembers how her mother had once told her about Mrs. Dorling and how she carried away their possessions during the war. Though the narrator had doubts about Mrs. Dorling's honesty, her mother trusted her completely. Some time later, the narrator visits the house again. This time, Mrs. Dorling is not home, but her 15-year-old daughter welcomes the narrator inside. The narrator is shocked to see her family's belongings placed all around the room in a strange and tasteless way. She recognizes familiar objects like the Hanukkah candle holder, the silver cutlery, the woolen tablecloth with a burn mark, and the antique plates. The sight of these things makes the narrator emotional and uncomfortable. These objects remind her of her mother and the happy life they once had before the war destroyed everything. Mrs. Dorling's daughter, however, uses the objects casually and does not understand their emotional importance. She resolves never to return again. She chooses to forget the address because the objects only bring painful memories. The story ends with the message that emotional relationships and memories are far more valuable than material possessions.